nuclear during the Cold War, the 70s, 80s and so forth, was and had been for a long time actually, kind of like an aircraft carrier for the US Army that didn't move. So the whole region was absolutely peppered with bases. So I grew up with the nuclear strike force, V bombers and so forth, flying overhead all the time. I'm very obsessed with the machinery of it. Actually, it's a fantastic, sublime moment of wonder when a Vulcan bomber flies over the top of you. Your chest reverberates, and they're sort of fantastic sight. And there's these great monstrous planes which I became obsessed with and started to become really interested in, go to lots of air shows and find out about. And this is sort of at an earlier stage. And then after a while, I realised that we were in something called the Cold War. I sort of realised that about 6 years ago that there were these posts or these underground rooms or bunkers all around the country, and that actually around the school where I was playing in the playground when I was growing up, there were people waiting in the hills, under the hills, on top of the hills, in these underground rooms. They were there for 40 years, all the time, 24/7. So part of me sort of working out for myself what that period was about seemed to revolve around my discovery of these rooms, or these underground rooms. So I started to research them, started to do field work, started to go out, started to go down them, started to find them. Often they're in brambles or in abandoned in the middle of fields. The posts are, they were and are really still secret actually. Make drawings in the spaces, also take photographs. I mean, they're and in some cases I've removed objects. I take objects away to cast them, to draw them in the studio, but I will take them back and replace them in exactly the same place again. So there's a kind of connection. I find it very interesting actually that on the wall of the gallery there's a drawing of a dustpan which now is sitting absolutely forgotten, back down inside exactly, I know with the post exactly where it is, in the middle of a field in Norfolk. And my intention is to hold up these objects without qualifying them as historical reenactments or as accurate reconstructions or as some documents or proof of anything. To hold them up, if you like, to start to resonate with that if you like, that nail that still sits inside people, that moment from the Cold War that is still sitting very deep inside people. If I'm speaking to that. So when people are looking at the show, I'm expecting them, hopefully, to receive something that they can't even explain of it. That in a way of looking at the drawings and the objects in the film and the film work, that from that will come an unsettling sense of something that they'd half forgotten about.